And zip the bag up. Okay, we're off for the second quarter here, which has been a pretty lively game, high scoring game. Dan Smith, he puts it forward straight up, and doesn't continue to go that way, but he's been able to make a good tackle to back it up, and it goes down the other side of the fur, which they seem to want to consistently do that. Sometimes I think just to annoy me because I can't see any of the numbers there. But anyway, the ball goes up again, and the Dockers get a good hit out. Sock it off the ground a bit dodgy, but anyway, Aaron Halls, he's been able to get it out pretty well, but no, it's back again. The ball went over the boundary line, so it's back in again. And a good clearance by the Magpies forward. And it's bouncing pretty awkwardly, and that's a good kick from the Dockers to get it down to the half forward line, but a lot of movement. It's been a really expensive game. The ball's moving everywhere. But that's been a good centering kick. He hasn't taken the mark, and that's put himself under a lot of pressure. Good tackle there from Smith. He's coming in. And there's balls on the ground. It's been a bit messy again. They're going hard at the ball on the ground, but it's been a good exit there from the Dockers. And Isaiah Smith, he's got the ball, and he's put a good kick down the front. He's had a good start to the game, and there's been a good kick. Can he get it to the goal mouth? Oh, he's been pulled off the ball. It's been good defensive work, and he's tit for tat. It's happened the Dockers and it's happened the Magpies. Chad Hooton being pulled off the ball, and then number 50, John Shorey, he's been able to do exactly the same to the Magpie, and it's in. Sleethy gets hold of the ball, a good hand pass back, and Magpies, yeah, he's been able to get himself a bit of time to settle for a kick, but it has gone into no man's land, and number 60's got the ball, and he's put a very good flat kick in. Halsey hasn't been able to take the mark and put himself under a bit of pressure, but he's still been able to get a kick out. Oh, Sleethy! Absolutely beautiful contested mark there by Sleethy, and I have no doubts the big fella will slot this through. And we'll be hearing about this mark at the Black and White Ball tonight, no doubts. At the Argenton pub, probably the best footy viewing pub in the Newcastle Lake Macquarie area. And how's he going? He's gone very high. He hasn't got the distance. That's pretty surprising, actually. I thought he would have got that. Maybe he won't talk about it tonight. But anyway, Wyong being able to clear the ball, and they've got it away pretty well. That's pretty good hand pass away. Found himself a bit of space. And there's been a pretty hefty shoulder after he's got rid of it. And been able to put it down the front again, and very good there again for Chad Hooton. He's got a pretty ordinary kick after a very good mark, but pretty much a handball to no one. Be pretty disappointed with that, the big fella from Wyong. And Sleethy sees it over the boundary line. It's a rapid change of subs again.
On the ball, ruck, go! When you leave, make sure you let your other ruckman know.
Ball comes in, Sleethy knocks it out. Tries to get a snap at goal there, but it's just a little bit too busy. There is one decent kick, but he's been able to mark it right in the goal mouth. He looks to the back pocket, and he hasn't taken the mark. He's put himself under a mountain of pressure there. Comes in behind. He's been able to remedy a little bit, but good pressure from both sides. A real competitive fight here. Almost said something I didn't want to say, but the ball's on the ground. They're trying to get it out. It sees clear air now. And again, an AFL ball makes you look silly with the bounce. But whoa, there's some pretty brutal body contact here. The game's just risen to another level, I believe. I think it's probably good that he's having a rest so he can cool down a bit. He's had a good game, that fella. I don't want to see him lose his head. Spoil his good work, but number 8, he does well to keep it in, actually. But 48, he's been absolutely swamped there by Dockers. And over the shoulder, the tackle's just gone that little bit high. But I tell you what, this game is warming up really nicely. By the time we get to the third quarter, there's another big shoulder. Way, this is great stuff. Number 3, he's been able to hook it out and get it out there, but it hasn't found the right target. That was Ryan Levin. Pretty good kick, just didn't find the mark, but holy dooly, had to slap a skin in front of us there. Oh, that's a great mark there by the number 20, and he's going to put it in the goal mouth, or is he going to do it all the way himself? The bounce of the ball's just seen that not be a fantastic moment. But anyway, he's got the mark in there, so he's going to end up with the goal anyway. It's going to get the same rewards, but probably just not as spectacular. Just not as spectacular. But anyway, they got the points, and that's all that matters at the end of the day. So that's gone to 3 goals, 2, 20 to 5 goals, 3, 33. Well, you want a willing game, mate. You got to get down to the local park footy. It's great to watch it on TV. You can go and see the big blokes play at the SCG, all that. Don't ever forget what you're missing out on down the local park, because you're seeing some absolute cracking games, and the motivation's different. These guys just love having a crack. Every weekend they get out here and they're just having a big go, and it's a lot of fun. But anyway, the Dockers get it down to just over the 50, and we'll see Aaron Halls have another shot forgotten. I thought he would have had a shot then, but he didn't. He's given it over, and it's gone off the side of his foot. He'd be a bit disappointed with that. It's pretty selfless footy there from Aaron Halls. I thought he was well within distance. So he has thrown a couple of good kicks, very long kicks too. But anyway, Wyong get it out. They've been able to get it out. That's a very, very good mark. Good stabiliser for the team. And it's just gone through his hands, and that'll spell a bit of trouble for the Dockers. Because, yeah, he'll give it over there, and he'll be able to take this mark. He should, and there we go. That gives him fairly straightforward shot at goal. I don't think the scoreboard's kept up to date with that. I think there should be one more goal to the Magpies. But anyway, there's another goal anyway. But anyway, that's another goal of the Magpies, and that's closed the gap to 14 points as by the scoreboard. I would debate that, but well, I'm probably wrong, but anyway, we'll run with it. Okay, the ball's up, and that's a good knockout, and it goes the Magpies' way, but he's in some traffic. He's going to make a decision. I was going to say good handball, but he's just left it that little bit too long and he's given away a free. Whoop, what's going on here? He's gone 50. He's given him 50. I don't know, what's he give the ref a gobful or something? I don't know, it's the only reason I could see why he's given it. So you've got to say, it's a great day here. It's not too hot at all. It's a perfect day for footy. Bit of a cool breeze blowing across the ground. Scenic Tulkabar Oval, down beautiful Terralba, downtown Terralba. Dan Smith, he's going to have a kick from 50 metres out. He'll put it in the goal mouth and it'll be tapped through for a behind. No, this game warming up very nicely. I think very, very well in competition. It's only 15 points in it.
Brad, hold the middle. One of you hold the middle. Yeah, right on. Yep.
Okay, what's happening over there? So go over the forward pocket. Sorry, sometimes you start to watch something else on the field that's happening, but that's a good run and bounce there. He's gone again, but he's mucked it up. He hasn't got the bounce, but he's able to clean it up well. He's gone again, the little fella. And he's put a good kick in there, but they haven't been able to hold the mark. Dockers have been able to turn it around straight away. And a good grab there. He's been able to let it go. And a pretty good kick in there. Can Sleepy take it? No, he can't grab the ball, but they've gone back. And it's been a pretty good handball to Daniel Smith there. And you can tell they're hitting hard because these marks that they're taking, that they're missing out on. It's just, they've been hitting hard and they are wary of what's going on. The physicality's been pretty big. It's been a big kick, but not much distance. I've got to say I'm more comfortable up here than if I was out there. I'd be smashed. But anyway, Wong will look to clear it again. Oh no, it's gone off the side, sorry. They've socketed off the ground and it's been pretty well blocked there. And the Magpies, they're scrambling, but they're just not being able to get that clear break out of the half-forward line of the Dockers. And that's been a really good take there by Shorey. Good mark by Shorey. And he'll walk back, have a decent survey of what he's got in front, and I don't want to put the mocker on him. I've already put the mocker on a couple of guys, but he should get this. Well, I'm not even going to bother saying someone's going to kick a goal because, yeah, I'm doing them up. Whoop. Goes back. We'll do it again. And, yep, that's a good little mark. They're very measured. Just they haven't really decided how they're going to go about it yet, so good short kick marks. And that's been a really good mark there by Nathan Garnham, sorry. But, the forward line, he's tapped it forward. Can they get the... Wong's been able to get it out. Bit messy, but they do get it out just past their 50, and they are struggling big time to get it out of their own area. And whoa, he's almost taken the mark there. Would have been real handy, but they've been able to get the ball out anyway. And they go down the wing just to give themselves a bit of breathing space. Seems to be working for him. Well socket off the ground. Now there's a bit of free space in front of him. If he can get the ball in his hand to get a decent kick up, but no, he just couldn't get his hands on it. Just done well by the Dockers to clear that down the side, but has that gone out in the full?
Come on, push back, Harley, let's go!
I think that's gone out in the full.
One in the guts, Harley!
Well, it hasn't gone too far into the bushes. It's not that much of a bother, so at least they got the ball back. They put it forward, and that's a particularly poor kick. I don't like knocking players, but there wasn't really anyone near there except the fella from the Dockers there. But it's gone through everyone. That's bounced through. The Dockers have been able to run with it. These Smithies left the kick a little bit late there. It's been a tap off out to the side. And there's a better kick into the centre, and has it found its target? No, that's a very good mark there by the Wyong fellas. Was 2 on 1, but yeah, he's still battling his own bloke to get it. But followed up by probably not the best plan you've seen today. He's looking round, waving his arms around. Where do I go? Where do I go? He's gone off to the side again, and ball's gone on the ground. And it gets messy again with the ground ball. They've been able to get it out. Yes. Wyong's been able to get it out and almost taken the mark there. And he's put it forward. And that is a good mark there. Now there's a big run forward by the Dockers forwards, and he's looking at Sleuthy as a target. Oh, that was a great defensive mark there. That was a fantastic defensive mark there. Really needed that one. And that's another good mark too. Short pass in field, but it's got a little bit further than what he thought, but it's a good tap on there. And very physical. Very physical shirt front into the bloke in front of him. But Wyong's been able to get it there, and that's been a pretty wild kick. Gone a bit higher than it has forward, but yeah, he's gone off to the side for a point. May have had a little bit more time to think than he thought then. Okay, so now they look to clear the kick. And he's missed everyone. It's gone out to the boundary line. It's been a good thing for him. Gives him a bit of time, a bit of space. You've got a few more interchanges coming on. I'll try to get as many names out here as possible, but there's a free kick to the Dockers. Magpies have they haven't actually listened to the ref. It's going right back. It's a little bit of wasted effort there, but pretty funny. Didn't actually see what happened there, so can't tell you, but had to pull it back, and okay, here we go again. That's a pretty big kick there, and a very good spoil there from the Dockers defender. And I don't know how he's picked that up. That's been pretty good work there. Flicked it up into his hands, and he hasn't been able to take the mark. It's just too much pressure there, but that's a good tip over. But it's gone into Dockers' hands, and now it's a ground ball, and it'll be a ball up. Oh, geez, that crept up on me. I wasn't ready for that. Half time, 35, 5 goals, 5 behinds, 35 to 3 goals, 3-21.